So there's a lot of information out there about spiritual ascension and chakras, but I wanted to get really specific about energy channels and the direction of energy up and down the spine, just to clarify some points. Basically, when we're born, we receive our physical body, but we also receive our astral body. And our astral body is that subtle, invisible energy, and within it contains the seed or seeds. So it contains the seed of who we might bloom into under the right circumstance, but we also have seeds of karmic imprints, and that can be from this life or a past life. And these seeds are basically our desires, cravings, hesitations, and fears. They're not static though, they're constantly whirling energy within the chakras. Now let me explain how this relates to duality. We have 2 points of consciousness. They are firstly the expanded self-awareness in our third eye chakra, and the negative pole, which exists at the bottom of the spine. As explained in previous videos, the third eye is related to the pineal gland, and the root chakra is related to the medulla at the back of the head. In previous videos, we talked about energy channels called Nadis, and the 3 worth noting here are the Ida, Pingala, and Sushumna channel. Now they run up and down the spine. Now the Ida and the Pingala basically are energies that move up and down, and they're not in a straight line, so they move in a wave-like forms, interlacing at the chakras. These represent the dualities. So long as energy is being pulled out into these, there is duality, and it means that energy is not able to be directed up the Sushumna channel. We want energy to be pulled up the Sushumna channel, which is the energy channel that is straight up and down the spine. Think of it like this: every flow of energy has to be balanced out with an equal or opposite reaction. That is the flow of duality. So if we have happiness, we have sadness. If we have pleasure, we have pain. So basically the energy flow of these, the Ida and Pingala, are keeping you bound to this plane of duality. Why is it keeping us bound to this plane? Because there is a part of ourselves seeking greater consciousness, but there is a part of ourselves that stays in this illusion of separateness. All feelings of anger, desire, and greed spring from the place we call the medulla of negative identity, and the pure bliss and joy we experience come from the area up here that may not be opened yet. Every time we feed, a negative energy is pulled into this vortex in the chakra, instead of being able to be used for rising energy up the Sushumna channel to expand consciousness. Kundalini energy is energy that everyone has, but it may be dormant in the base of the spine. You can think of it like an anchor. If one has a really heavy boat anchor buried under the dirt, then the Kundalini energy can't rise. And this happens with repeated negative habits, thoughts, and emotions. It stops the energy from rising up the spine. But when we apply Kriya Yoga, it is the process of slowly releasing some of that energy up the right channel, up the spine, for spiritual ascension and expanded consciousness.